Hey, crypto heads, it's the Goose with the Cryptic Paranormal Show. Happy Halloween, kids. And yes, it's just me, at least for a little bit. I'm hoping Denise will be able to join us. She was taking her kids trick or treating. We had ours here in Stowe last weekend, so um, most people are having it tonight because it is Halloween. And yeah, so what are you guys doing out there for spooky night? I could tell you're probably not watching this show. You probably got better things to do, but that's cool. So yeah, it's just gonna be me and you guys rambling here for a minute. And we may not be on for the whole night, but just wanted to make myself known and be present so you guys know that we're still on. It's been a while. Just a lot of things going on. It's that season. It's the holidays are starting as soon as it gets to be close to Halloween time. You guys all know Halloween hits. Then before you know it, it's Thanksgiving. Then it's Christmas, and then it's New Year's. And then yeah, so we got a very busy few months ahead of us. Looking forward to all of it though. I'm excited for the holidays. I was excited for Halloween. Um I do want to apologize to everybody. Got a little bit ahead of myself on our special guest who's going to be here next Thursday night, and I want to apologize to Kedrick Olson as well. Um, but yeah, it's been a crazy week. I'm on day 11 of a very long 2 weeks of work, and I kind of forgot what the calendar is. So I was posting about him being on the show all week, and he very nicely messaged me yesterday and said, "Hey Ray, I got you for the 7th." I'm like, "What?" Oh, my heart just dropped, and I was extremely embarrassed. But he's a really cool guy. He's actually very humbling. Um, hey, what's up, Uncle Tony? How you doing, buddy? Happy Halloween. But he's a really nice guy. I actually just really kind of started following him a couple months ago when I think it was an Instagram reel of his where he was speaking about the runes, the Elder Falkirk runes. And, for those of you that know me, know that I like really am kind of intrigued and interested in Norse paganism. And when he was speaking on the runes, that's something that I've been wanting and trying here and there to learn. There's so much more to him than I thought. Um, they're very magical things, and hopefully he'll be here to explain those to us and how he uses them to communicate with spirit. And he's also he's a teacher. He's a speaker. He's written a book about transformation with the runes. Um, he's been in the paranormal. He does a lot of talking about the paranormal, and he's been featured on Coast to Coast AM and the Gaia Network, and he has, if you look him up in the on just Google him, and you'll see a million videos of him coming up. He's been on so many different podcasts, but one of the things that really intrigued me about him is he does the big George Norrie shows, but then he'll do shows like ours where we just have our core family of followers, and so excited to see him. This is really that show is going to be really kind of about what I'm interested in from a spiritual sense. And we'll ask him some other questions too. I'd be interested to see how he views alien life, if he uses his craft to also speak with otherworldly beings, and maybe even dive into some cryptozoology with him, see how what he feels about Bigfoot and see there might be some Norse knowledge that I don't know, that they have stories themselves, I'm sure, of such beings, and we'll talk about that. I know they have a lot of beasts and mystical creatures that they talk about. The giants were huge. Um, in the Norse mythology, they had their own realm, Jotunheim. So yeah, it'll be really interesting. I can't wait to pick his brain. But I was a little bit too excited, I guess, because I really thought it was this week, and it's next. Good job, Goose. But yeah, so it's Halloween. The veil is very thin tonight. I don't know if I'm the only one, but today I was really feeling weird. I don't know if it was the weather, the energy. just being weird. The wind is kind of off and on, kind of like the skies just look like the battle of good and evil. It was sunny, and then it was cloudy and dark looking and spooky, like Halloween should be. But then the sun would shine again, and it was warm. I'll I enjoyed the warm weather. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. Nice 70, mid 70s with but the wind was crazy. The wind was howling, and our yard is our backyard's a mess right now. But um, it's definitely making for really cool spooky weather. And I don't know if anybody's watching. If anybody felt off today, like definitely feel like there's something going on, something I don't know, energy wise happening. Excuse me while I take the awkward sip of coffee. But definitely need that to get through however long we're going to be on tonight. But yeah, it's been a weird day. It's been a long couple of weeks with work. So that probably plays into it. I'm just fatigued. But like I said, I wanted to be on the show tonight. I wanted to be with you guys. And yeah, there's only maybe one or two of you watching. I know everybody's busy. Um, out there celebrating Halloween. Sam Hain. However, I know Denise is actually she was taking her kids trick or treating. She should be joining us hopefully at some point soon. If not, then no big deal. She had plans. Hopefully joining us with Shelly and some of the Mad Crew from Madison Seminary and talk with them. But again, at Heisenberg, they have Halloween celebration happening down in Akron with his son and his family. So yeah, but we celebrated last week. Where did you guys all have your trick or treat in Halloween? I was we had trick or treat last night, or I'm sorry, like I said, last weekend. I was on call, but I was able to get home in time to enjoy it and see some of the cool costumes kids were having or wearing around, and it wasn't as busy it has been, which is odd because the weather was perfect for it, but it seemed like there were a lot less kids roaming around, and the crowd seemed to dissipate pretty quick. And we have a lot of young families. I mean, we have like littles around, which is nice because our road used to be called the Widow's Lane, because literally when we were the first young family to move on the street for a long time when we moved back, uh, you know, so many years ago now. We got a lot of little kids in the neighborhood, so I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't as busy. And just like many things, I think COVID. After COVID, they invented the trunk or treat, where they just had big gatherings. People just loaded up and decorated their cars, and the kids just go to one spot. And it's safe. I get it. It's safer. Because then you can, and like more of a festival atmosphere, which is cool. But I don't know. One thing though, I will say that I've been reflecting on, off kind of the subject of the Halloween season, but just in paranormal and ghost hunting in general. Um, and I've mentioned it a couple times. There's all the drama and everything going on. I don't follow it anymore. I don't get myself involved with it. People who know I support them know that I support them, and if I don't, I just stay out of it. Um, just I'm a lot happier that way. But I think coming into the new year, I need to focus on some things in a different light. I need to, um, excuse me. I feel myself going on a little bit of a different path. I know we spoke a lot in the past about our group not really getting into residential cases and helping people. That, for some reason, that has been kind of eating at me a little bit lately. That's kind of the reason I got into this in the first place. And I'm not professing to be an expert. I'm not saying that I know everything. I'm not going to be able to go into a home and get rid of things that I don't know how to deal with, but I know how to identify the things that I can't help myself. And I find myself in the fortunate position where there are many people in my paranormal circle that I can go to and ask for help. And I just got to one thing of being in healthcare I've learned to be able to do is kind of weed out the people that are trying to pull the wool over my eyes, if you will, on things. I have a very much easier time interviewing people, um, being being straight and honest when I need to be. If I don't really think that they are having what they're saying they're having happen in their home, or at least, I mean, it might be happening, but more than likely is not paranormal. But I've been feeling that itch to kind of get back into um, that kind of investigation work. I am still very interested in going to all the great locations, but time and money. And you guys feel it. Time and money seems to always be a big part of whether or not I can do that. More or less time, and you hear me talking about it all the time. But the family is priority, work is priority, and then But yeah, and when we do go, I feel like I'm in the position where I'm guiding like a public tour with my group sometimes, and I love my group. I love them to death, and I would not want anybody different. But I miss kind of going off by myself and doing my own research and my own investigation, and kind of communicating with spirit by myself, trying new things without having an audience watching me, so I could actually think about what I'm doing. So there's that, and I also, you guys hear me talking about all the time. We've had guests on here in cryptozoology and UFOlogy, and we have Kedrick Olson, the Norse mystic, coming on, and there's just a lot of things that I want to do. That I think the only way I'll continue to be interested in the paranormal is if I go for it and just do it. So that's where I'm at. Um, if you guys are feeling like you're going on a different path, leave me some questions or comments in the comment section. I see a few people watching me now. But yeah, that's kind of where my thought process is as far as what I plan on kind of getting into, um, hopefully in the near future. I know as soon as spooky season is over, um, and I gotta check something here. Okay. As soon as the spooky season's over, it's the holidays, and then it's winter, and nobody likes going to abandoned buildings with no heat and no amenities really to speak of. So pretty much that part of the season is over. So that's why I'm kind of already starting to plan for next year. As far as the show's concerned, we're going to keep pushing it. You guys know, pretty much every year around the holidays, things get kind of stale for us, only because, as from the show standpoint, bringing you guys weekly shows every week with guests every week, it gets tough because, like I said, work goes into overtime. Uh, the holidays are here, so and that, we always make sure our family is priority. So, and you guys understand that you still follow us. So, but some of the people that may not be or may not have followed us, in recent years, might be wondering where we've been. But here we are. We're not anywhere. Everything's good. And sometimes we just need a mental health break. Honestly, everybody does. So, but things coming up. We actually, tomorrow night we have paranormal exploration with Kathy Weber and some awesome people up at the Lake County Historical Society in Painesville, Ohio. It's an annual event they do every year, like the Friday after Halloween. It's an awesome, amazing event. I love being a part of it. I love working with Kathy and Teresa. Um, unfortunately, Teresa won't be here this year, but she'll be off flexing her muscles and killing it at a bodybuilding contest down in Orlando. We wish her the best of luck. I think it's awesome. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This place was a poorhouse. It was the county jail for a while, so there's still actual like an area where there's jail cells down in the basement. And honestly, it's kind of like one of those places where you kind of think of like like when you watch Scooby Doo and they're kind of running all around and they like go in one door chasing a ghost and they come out another door and they're all kind of crisscross. And that's the way this building is. It's kind of it gets kind of confusing, and no matter how many times I go there and do it, I always have to do like I have to get there early and do a walkthrough just to kind of get the lay of the land and remember where I need to go to show these people, because there's just so many rooms and you go like there's an attic here and just, it's crazy. Um, but it's set up like a museum. It's a beautiful building, has a lot of history, and it can be very active. We've had some interesting things there. There's been a time where we were down in the jail cell, and I just got. You guys have probably felt it, just like this weird, like kind of nauseous, like overwhelming feeling, and I felt the pricklies on the head, and the stomach was dropping. I was feeling sick in the stomach, and I had to walk out with our friend Barb St. John, one of our psychic medium friends, and she kind of helped me cleanse outside. I mean, for the most part, it's a very positive building. But you know, when you're down in a jail cell, and sometimes I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think your mind just leads you to think that it's something negative, but your body reacts to it because you're thinking of it in a different way? I mean, you're in a jail cell. Your mind is set to think that whatever is down there is probably evil, when it could just be some random spirit that's been in that building forever, just following you around, and decided at that moment it would make itself known, or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. But yeah, we're excited to do that. It's going to be a smaller group this year. We usually fill it up pretty good, but even for the size of the building, it can get a little cramped. But it's going to be more or less a an actual ghost hunt this year. So we're going to actually like get to do some real investigation work. So I'm really excited for it, and I can't wait to see. First of all, hey Jimmy B, love the Vipers, man. We love you to death, dude. Thank you for watching, and you're always there for us. What else we got here? Paranormal Voice, hey brother, it's great to see you. Haha, hashtag Lunker. That's right, buddy. Haven't been working out as much as I'd like to, but I'm in the process of seeing uh, what do they call it? The surgeon type guy that looks at your joints. I am so sorry. I just want to like apologize to everybody. My brain is not functioning correctly. So my words are not coming to me. Not that I don't always have that problem, but um, yeah, I'm going to see a doctor. I've been having some pretty, pretty bogus shoulder pain recently. It makes it really hard for me to do any kind of upper body strength training, even like normal stuff like that. Don't even really that you're not even supposed to bring the shoulders into, like the bicep and tricep press. It's not comfortable. So I've been just trying to keep the cardio up by walking, take a nice long hour walks during lunchtime, or trying to keep active that way. But so I'm still trucking along with what I can do. But I got to get these shoulders figured out. It's just weird because I start feeling better. I lost all that weight. I start feeling better. My knees start working better for me. They still hurt, but it takes a lot more for them to hurt than they used to. But now my shoulders are bothering me, so I got to get that figured out. It sucks getting old, but thanks, buddy. I still consider myself a lunker, because as soon as I get my shoulders figured out, I'm going to be getting back in the gym and hopefully getting some physical therapy and pushing through this, gonna Viking up and get done. So, but yeah, it's good seeing you. Good seeing you guys doing so well too. I follow you guys and I watch you on YouTube when I can. Love seeing you guys doing so well. I love seeing all my friends succeed. I love it. I mean, I like seeing us succeed, but when friends, close friends, not even friends, they're family. You guys are family. You and John are both. I consider you brothers. Jimmy, your brother Tony. You're kind of more my crazy uncle. But yeah, Andrea, my old school chum. Hey, how are ya? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at physically. So that's kind of been a factor in me not getting out as much as I would like to. Yeah, I'm trying to, bud. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's things coming. What they say, when thing you can't think change just doesn't happen. Success just doesn't happen to you. It's something you got to work for. And I'm not looking for the success. I know this show is something that I do to be happy. Um, I I do this so I can talk to people, learn from people, maybe teach some people some ideas that I have along the way. But there are some things like from a personal standpoint that I'm going to start be getting into more next year, um, and I'm looking forward to it. Um, Making plans, but I'm not going to talk about them because you know this about me just from watching the show for so long that if I tell you guys that something is in the works, some reason something always happens, and it's usually me getting too inside my head and just giving up on it. So it's a path that I'm going to take separately, and as things happen, and as I complete things, I will share with you. But I'm not looking. I'm not. We're not talking about doing a show or a documentary. I'm just talking about getting back into the reason I started this in the first place. Just exploring the unknown, finding answers, and maybe helping some people on the way. And not just ghosts. I think it's not just ghosts. But if there's projects in the works, I'm not saying I won't do a documentary or a show, but it's definitely something that I would have to have some kind of high input in and a lot of license to do the things that I want to do. Man Mountain, our boss man, Dave Oliver goes. I love you, Wooly. I hope all is well, man. Hope you're doing good. Miss you guys already. I know you just saw you guys last month, but it feels like 2 years already. And those things are so busy. You guys who go to Paracons and stuff all know that it's cool to see people, but you just really don't get to spend the time with them that you would like. Like Dale and Michael John from the Paranormal Voice. Um, those guys, I wish I could hang out with them more. You know, I only get to see him for a few minutes here and there at the Paracons, and we chat on and message and stuff online, but I don't get to like hang out with you guys. We gotta make an effort to do that sometime. You too, Wooly. I mean, we don't live that far away from each other. We don't have to be filming and doing stuff. We just gotta get together and do some work, do some research, have some fun. Always look forward to seeing what you were up to, buddy. Whatever it is, he will kill it. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just got to focus on me and my adventure and my path, my journey, whatever you want to call it, this coming year. Um, but yeah, yeah, I got plans, I got ideas, but I got to make them work. I got to figure out what I got to do to make them work, and that's between me, myself, and I until it gets done. Well, still want to do something with the mystery stuff. 2025 will hopefully be a year of pushing forward and yeah, dude, definitely. I mean, that's an idea that we had talked about. I mean, the idea with the restaurant thing that I'm not going to get into too deep because I've already seen and heard a couple other people with the same idea that I've spoken to a long time ago about it, trying to do it now. But that's another story for a different day. But yeah, I still want to do the mysteries of the road, kind of hitting Ohio, and just there's so much in Ohio, dude. You know this. It's why you came up with this idea. So much right here in Ohio. So much. I mean, from everything: UFOs, cryptozoology, uh, ghosts. I mean, so much to get into, and we don't have to leave the state. Just drive an hour or two either way, and you get into something. And yes, I agree. We should use. Yeah, absolutely, man. We don't live that far. I mean, 2 hours, 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive is not much. I'm willing to do that. Every couple of months, man. Let's do something. And I think that's part of it. I mean, maybe if we just make a habit, we all make a habit of hanging out. We get something working. I got a guess here. Maybe there she is. Let's put her on. There he is. Hey,
Hey,
what's happening?
not much. Just
We are
having a
live with
party.
the Mad Crew at Madison Seminary with the Halloween. What's up, kids?
Ugh.
How was trick or treat?
It was busy. Lots of walking.
Well,
I'm gonna try to go. I'll go hang out out here. So loud.
yeah,
How's it going?
it's going. I've
Happy
been just yapping
Halloween.
it. Happy Halloween. Just been yapping with everybody for it's
Yeah.
been good
I can't see the
talking
comments
about.
on here, so
Oh, I've been reading them out. I was just talking to Wooly saying that we need to start hanging out more. We only live a couple hours away from each other, and there's no reason that we shouldn't be,
for sure.
doing stuff. It's just like talking about like starting making plans for next year already. Just the
Nice.
new paths, new journeys, new ideas, that type of
Nice.
thing. We got
I say we
Paranormal
make
Voice with us. Uncle Tony's up on here.
Uncle Tony, how are you feeling? He's feeling under the weather.
Oh no, I didn't say that. I didn't know that, buddy. Sorry, man. It's being an old man complaining about working too much and my shoulders hurting.
Yeah.
Good quality show stuff.
Quality content. I like it.
No, I was
I
just
like it.
yeah, I was actually talking about like my ideas coming up for the new year for like me personally, like with the paranormal thing.
Yeah.
But I it's been rough. Like I really have been having some serious trouble with my shoulders the last month. So
Huh.
it's like I get my knees figured out pretty
Right.
much by losing some weight, and then my shoulders start going.
Yeah.
Um, but hey, Jimmy B from Viper said, "Hey, D nice."
Hey.
It's our buddy from Viper. We love you, bud. It's actually one of the guys that we talked about after the con. Like people come up to us and say that they love us and they watch the show and they think we're great. It makes us feel good.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the
We love when you guys lie to
positive.
us. Makes us feel good.
Right, right. Yeah, even if you are lying, it makes us feel
Right.
great.
Fine. Fine. I'll
Like,
take it.
yeah, you just say that because you're friends. It's fine.
Right.
You get it. I'll take it. It
Um,
rejuvenates us and gets us back into the groove.
right. For sure.
And I was also
Um,
saying everybody knows every year, especially as soon as Halloween hits, then it's Thanksgiving, then it's Christmas,
right.
and
And then
all
my
the things
birthday.
in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then your birthday, and all the things in between. So it's like we're on and off until the new year. Shelly, oh, is that Freya?
You're famous.
Hey, hey, hi.
Oh, she looks tired. Say
She looks
hi.
sleepy. Hello, goddess.
She's so cute.
She's beautiful.
Let's see who we can say hi to.
All right. Just
Neither
so
do
everybody
I.
knows, Denise is alive from Madison Seminary.
Here's Zach and Chelsea.
Hey, hey, what's
Hi.
happening? What's up, guys?
Are you showing your plate? Here's the tortellini salad that I made, everybody.
Oh, I love tortellini salad. So good. What do you put in it?
Just Subway creamy Italian dressing
That's all you
and
need.
cheese and pepperoni.
That
Here.
is beautiful. What's happening? Who we got?
America.
America.
Marco. I
Right
can
here.
barely see you. You just look like
All done.
stripes.
You just see red, white, and blue, baby.
Red, right?
Yeah.
Red, bright, and blue.
That's Kimmel.
There's Danielle.
I'm a
Hey,
Dalmatian.
hey. What's
Charlie.
happening?
Oh.
Charlie.
What's up?
Brenda.
Hold on,
I
do
can't
some-
see if anybody can see you guys. There's Gangsta.
What happened?
Oh, the wizard.
Oh, you
What's
look
up,
creepy
buddy?
as hell, Jim.
Wait a minute. You need some tapioca pudding.
Oh my god.
Sorry about that,
Oh,
Jim.
Called out.
tell Jimmy looks like cracked out Gandalf.
You said you look like cracked out Gandalf. That was creepy. Just his face was glowing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're just hanging out. We're gonna do some experiments apparently as soon as we're done with the show.
Scooby doing. Cool.
Yeah, Shelly's got some stuff planned, which means probably like
You're gonna
You
be in
know,
a room by yourself.
solos. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did last weekend finally go
Did
into
you?
the basement in the Civil War side.
Nice.
It did not go well.
You mean by yourself, or
No,
I know
Shelly
you've
was.
been down there.
I've never been in there. I've never been in that room.
Which room?
The bathroom down there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm like, you've been in the basement with me, but
Yeah,
not
for
in the
sure.
bathroom. Yeah,
But I finally went into the bathroom, and then
it's fucked up.
I will never go in there again.
That is the only room down there that I do not like.
Yeah.
That I like.
I always
Last
tell
time,
people that I don't go in there. And then for whatever
yeah.
reason, I decided that I was going to go. And I looked in the mirror and I saw myself, but my face was all white and my
Oh,
eyes were black and my hair was down. Like my hair was like this
what?
in real life, but my hair
Yeah,
was
no shit.
down in my reflection. And I was
Wow,
like, I'm out. Never
that is
again.
cool. Cool
It's
but
real
creepy. Yeah, I'd
cool.
be out too.
Real
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, cool because it's not me. It's you. It's a cool
So
story.
I
No, I
will
mean,
not
I've
be
been in
going
there.
back in.
We've caught growling, um, like on EVP coming out of that room. I mean, it's a fucked up room. I don't like it.
Well, one of my first, like probably within the first year of me being here, somebody was filming in there and they said that it felt like somebody was squeezing their arms so hard that their bones were breaking. And I was like, I don't need any part of that. I don't have a
Yeah, no shit.
show. I don't have a show on Discovery Plus. I don't need YouTube likes. Like,
Right.
I don't need to go in there. And for
Yeah.
whatever reason, I decided to go in there this past weekend and that's what happened. And that's why I don't go in there.
Are you gonna go back in?
No,
Never? No.
no, no, nope. Right down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
No good. No good.
Yeah. We got a bunch of stuff we have a carnival going on this weekend.
Oh, cool. Because you guys are doing trick or treat and stuff, right?
Yeah, we're doing so much more than trick or treating this year, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're
Awesome.
doing a legitimate carnival. Like the kids are going to go trick or treating through the building, and then when they
Yeah.
come out, there's going to be a bunch of games set up. We have
Yeah.
popcorn, we have hot dogs, we have snacks, we have drinks, all free
Nice.
for the kids.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. Some of the crew have dubbed it HalloCon 1. So,
Oh, nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a good idea. I like that.
yeah, so I'm excited
I'm
for
not
that.
sure what we're doing. Maybe I'll bring the kids up if I can
Yeah,
figure it out. That'd be
they
fun.
can take a spot and pass out candy.
Yeah. Yeah. My
Yeah.
my oldest daughter, I don't know if you've ever seen the video of the guy with the little snake hat on.
Oh, where he's
Talking
like,
about
I'm
being
a snake.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, because she knows that cracks the hell out of me. I could sit there and watch the
yeah.
10-minute version of it all the time, just laugh hysterically. And we do, both of us. And she actually found the same hat, and it's like she got the Pokemon shirt like the guy was wearing. That's what
Oh
she
my God,
was for
stop it.
Halloween. I'm not even
That's
kidding. It's so
amazing.
funny. She was like kept it a big secret, and then she came downstairs with it on like the night of trick or treat. She's like, "I'm a slithery snake, snake. I'm a snake." I'm like, "Oh
That's
my god, this is
amazing.
the best."
That's amazing.
Doctor Justin Brown has entered the chat room.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, buddy. That
Oh,
was fun. We didn't have as many kids as we did like the last couple years, which I thought was weird because the weather was like perfect for it this year.
my gosh, it was amazing.
Yeah, it's like we had ours last weekend and it was cold, but it wasn't raining or snowing like it has like
Mhm.
the past 2 or 3 years, like every time. There's just like not a whole lot of kids. We just have a lot of those trunk or treats that I think take up our business.
Yeah, for sure.
There's like a bunch of churches doing it like on the same day as trick or treat, and
I think every day you could have gone to a trunk or treat around here, like
yeah,
for the
yeah, I
last
see
2 weeks. I
yeah,
mean,
a lot of signs. I'm like, I don't want my kids to have that much candy. It's like that meme with what's his face? He's all fat and he's got the smile on his face, like kids looking for their peanut butter cups.
yeah.
He ate all of them.
It's crazy. My kids don't like to like run the neighborhood. Like when I was younger, we would literally run the entire
Yeah.
2 hours. We'd come home with like 2 pillowcases full of candy. We get
Oh
like
yeah.
two
Hell yeah.
streets in, and my kids are like, I'm tired. Can we go home?
I know. Ours is the same way. My youngest, she would go longer if somebody would go with her.
Yeah.
But they're too cool for school, so they don't want mom and dad trailing along with them. But that's fine with us because we got to pass out candy anyways. But they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't go at all this year. They just had some friends over, and they had a bonfire in the backyard, and we had
That's cool.
adult bonfire in the front yard while we handed out candy, and we had pizza and stuff. It was just fun.
Nice. That's fun.
Let's see. Dave said his towns was tonight. Had a little rain, but a lot of wind. Yeah, tonight it's
Oh,
windy.
yeah. That's true.
I was talking about like the weather was like making it feel weird all day. Like, I mean, of course it could be, just because it's Halloween, the
Right.
veil is thin and the psychic energy is off. But it was like the battle of good and evil in the sky all day. It's like sunny and beautiful, but then it was like raining and dark and cloudy. It was just back and
Yeah.
forth, crazy all day.
I just want to show you this guy while you can see him in the light. What?
Is there a Trump rally he could be hanging out at?
Doesn't he have a mullet?
I'm going to the on the news. Maybe count early. Myself and 150,000 owners are here.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. It's a normal day. Madison Seminary.
Right.
I feel like he's gonna wear that well after Halloween too.
Oh, I'm sure. He's
Yeah.
gonna go vote in it.
Kimmel, are you gonna go vote in that?
They're like, I wonder who he's voting for.
Oh, geez.
Oh my god, that'd be too fucking
Good time. But yeah.
Right. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. I was telling everybody we're going to the Lake County Historical Society
Yeah, I'm
for their
excited.
annual ghost hunt. It's going to be a small group, so we actually might be able to do some serious ghost hunting. It'd be pretty
I know,
sweet.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited that it's a small group.
I am too, and I think Kathy, I think she'll feel less underwhelmed, less overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Especially with Teresa not being able to be there.
Right.
But yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a good group.
Hair? Jelly thinks I won't show her because she flicks off the camera.
We don't care. If it looks off the camera. I mean, they can sit here and do it all night long.
Oh, do you want to hear? I went on the Normie podcast. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I went on that Normie podcast, and it's funny because it's two guys, and after we got done with the podcast, they were like, I was like, yeah, that was really fun. And he said something about talking about conspiracy theories, and I was like, oh yeah, I could totally talk about that. And he was like, well, if you wanted to be a co-host, I was like, no, I don't.
Right. One is hard enough, and then you have.
I know,
I
right?
don't know if you gotta conduct your train wreck back up and running.
I know. I wish I could. There's a lot of personal issues with that one, though.
Yeah,
That
I
I won't
yeah.
talk about, but if anybody wants to message me, I'll tell them. But I
Okay.
wish I could do that one because that one really was important to me.
Yeah, I didn't know there was issues, but I'll talk
Yeah.
to you and see what's going
Yeah,
on.
I'll tell you about it.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I can understand, but because personal issues, doing this show every week sometimes it's
Right.
like you're just not feeling very people-y that day. You don't really want to
Yeah.
be forced to feel like
What
you're on the
happened?
spot to talk. But
Let me see.
what's happening?
Oh, look.
Holy crap! Holy crap!
Still got a quarter bottle. It's still got stuff in it.
Holy shit!
That's cool. Oh my gosh, what? You
What the
see
hell
it?
was that? Wow!
It's lather shave cream. It's still squishy. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Was that a donation or something?
Yeah. Do you want to see Shelly's doll? I know you love dolls so much.
Oh, why not? Sure. I don't want to
Look.
sleep tonight. Oh, fuck that thing.
Yeah. Oh, he heard
He
you.
heard you.
Oh no.
He's coming to get you, dude.
I'm not going to sleep tonight now.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Charlie
No
likes
one's
them
gonna use
too.
Absolutely not.
muted. Charlie's in the no doll camp with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Bill McCoy got that for Shelly and had one of his friends bring it. He was here for flashlight tours last week.
Oh, cool.
So that's our newest addition around here.
Nice.
Definitely haunted. It sure is hand sanitizer, bud.
Uh-huh.
will see you in your dream.
I'm gonna drink a whole lot of coffee, so I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Problem solved.
Right. God damn, it's like Friday the 13th, but like with Annabelle.
There was a guy walking around trick or treating who was dressed up like Michael Myers.
Oh, really?
You know, all the kids think that Michael Myers is a Fortnite character now because
Oh, yeah, of course.
so I was talking to him even though Michael Myers isn't supposed to talk. And I was like, isn't it crazy that these kids think that Michael Myers is from Fortnite? And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, it's even worse when they think I'm Jason.
Oh, yeah. See, I
It was
tell my
fun.
kids, well, they know who Michael Myers is.
Oh my goodness.
I had a Michael Myers mask for the longest time, and my daughter wore it once and lost it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy was super creepy though. He was just standing there staring at people the whole night. And of course, you know, when you're trick or
that's
treating,
perfect.
you get stuck with the same people. Like you walk the
Yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
path. So we were
Yeah.
with him like the whole night.
Well, that's what Michael Myers does. He just stands and stares
Right.
until he kills you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So does that mean if he talked to me, it's fine? Like he's not gonna kill me?
Yeah. No, he's not going to kill you.
A what?
Doing a fair walk.
I already did a fear walk into that fucking bathroom.
You're doing a. I'd say put it on me.
Yeah, you did. You're not gonna make me cute.
I have no makeup on. I don't look cute.
It's Halloween. Just see.
Apparently I have to do a fear walk.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds scary.
Okay.
Set it up.
Set it
Well,
up.
if we need to sign off, so you can go do your
Yeah,
your
Shelly's
fear walk.
setting it up, and then I gotta go do a fear walk.
Okay. Well, it's about that time, anyways. We only got 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
I was able to draw it out long enough.
Draw it up.
Oh,
All right, say bye, guys.
See you guys later. Happy Halloween. All right.
And don't
All
be
right,
an
guys,
asshole.
Yeah, don't be an asshole. We will have Kedrick Olsen next week.
Yeah. Next
You
week.
know. Yeah, on the 7th, as he reminded me.
He's figured out his days, so it'll be next week.
Whew, yeah. All right, guys. We will spook you later. Happy Halloween. Check your candy before you eat it. You never know when there's razor blades in there.
That's right.
And, yeah. All right.
Or,
We love you.
or edibles.
Have a good weekend. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Yeah, I got here late.